This demonstration will show how to create an expense from scratch and attach a receipt from a file located on the user's computer. For this example, receipts have been manually scanned and saved as PDFs onto the computer desktop. To create a new expense, choose from the list of expenses on the right-hand side of the screen to get started. The expenses are presented in order of the most frequently used expenses within section 1 through 4, mostly being travel expenses. Expenses that may be used in a monthly non-travel expense report would be personal car mileage, parking, business meals, business expenses such as office supplies, postage, printing, and shipping, fees, including memberships and training fees, research equipment, registration for local or virtual training and conferences. For this example, we'll start with fuel expense for the departmental vehicle so that you can see what a basic expense type looks like and the required fields that are consistent across most of the expense types. Select Fuel. Note that the fields with a red bar preceding them are a required field. I see from the fuel receipt that I scanned in and saved on my computer that the transaction date was October 14th, 2020. You can either type in the date or choose from the calendar. The report trip purpose is populated from the header, but could be changed if necessary. The business purpose for this expense will be refueling departmental vehicle. I see from my receipt that I scanned in and saved on my computer that the vendor name is Quick Trip and that the city of purchase was Denton. The payment type is default out of pocket, meaning your personal payment card or cash was used to pay for this expense. I see from the fuel receipt that I scanned and saved on my computer that the amount is $22.08. The comments field is not a required field, but can be used to add information or additional business justification for the expense. A good example would be that I could not use the fleet fuel card because we were not able to find a participating fuel station nearby. Select Save. The fuel expense has been created. Notice the yellow icon. Yellow or red icons indicate an action that may be required. By mousing over the icon, you can see what action needs to be taken. Receipt image required. There are a few different ways to attach a receipt to an expense. One is to select the expense to open the details screen. Select Attach Receipt. From here, you can browse your computer to select the receipt and attach. An easier way to attach a receipt located on your computer to an expense in Concur is to simply click and drag. Open the folder containing the receipt. Simply drag it to the expense list directly over the expense you want to attach it to. See now that the icon changed color to blue. This indicates that everything is complete with this expense. Mouse over the icon to preview the receipt. Note that there is now a tab on the expense details screen for receipt image. Most expenses will look like this, with requiring a receipt, transaction date, business purpose, and amount.